We're all set for men's semifinal action here, center court at Grand Bend, as the team in white with the green shorts is Steve Delaney on the left and Dave Holmes on the right.
KSmack. 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 Video.
Blocking, he delivers. Steve Delaney's got the whole thing going on, including the rebel look. His partner is no rebel, just a study in concentration. Dave Holmes can hit with the best of them, but Dave Holmes loves to play defense and dig. Nobody covers the court like Holmes. Delaney is the power and the attitude. Dave Holmes, the defensive rock. They want a spot in the final here at Grand Bend. And they face a tough team in Mike Sleen and George Lubacek. This is another interesting partnership. George with the power and the blocking presence. Sleen with the digging and the bag of tricky serves. That should be a good one, Sasha, because Mike Sleen is known around the tour as this slimy server. He's got a bag full of serves, and you'll see all kinds of tricks out there. And of course, Dave Holmes, one of the top diggers on the tour, and Steve Delaney on any day can pound the ball with anybody.
We're going to see a lot of power between these two teams today. Big blocks, big hits.
Dave Holmes will start it off with a serve, and Mike Sleen at the net. A roll shot to the corner, a little bit long, so the team of Holmes and Delaney jump out to a 1-0 lead right away. As there is Mike Sleen, former U of T player, and Dave Holmes from Calgary, now makes his home in Burlington. Very, very good defensive player. You'll see him pop up some amazing dings. Mike Sleen had to reach behind his head for that one, and Delaney has it up. And a good rip by Delaney, but George Lubacek digs him. Now Lubacek swinging, and as we said, lots of great digs in this match. Lubacek has to go to the back of the court for that one. Now what will he do on the transition ball? Delaney's got that one up too. What a great rally this is. Come on. And this time Sleen digs it up.
Not a lot of blocking here.
And they're popping it up. This is a game of good rally, a game of transition right now. And after that rally and all kinds of movement, Steve Delaney hits into the net, but you hear the crowd very appreciative of some great defense by both teams.
Probably very tired, Steve Delaney. That's a long way to be running around the court. Both of them playing an awful lot of defense there.
Now we'll see some of those tricky serves. See what he does here. It's kind of a jump floater. Pretty hard to pass, but Delaney passes it okay, or Holmes passes it okay. Back set for Dave Holmes, but he hits it out by a couple of feet, so right away it's 1-1.
That was a sweet set, back set by Steve Delaney. Unfortunately, Dave can't score on that.
1-1. Looks like it could be a long, drawn-out affair. Sleen again pounds that serve down the middle. Holmes with a chance to swing for the side out. And it is dug by Mike Sleen, but he can't keep it in, so that does go as a side out.
Some serious power from Steve Delaney as he's trying to put that, Dave Holmes, put that cross-court, really cross-court. Mike Sleen's there.
And Delaney serves long. Best physique, I think.
Absolutely. I can't say a whole lot about that.
He's certainly the poster boy. A little trouble on the pass, but Delaney brings it out of the net for him, and Holmes gets a little help from the tape there on the side out.
There's just a common courtesy when you hit the net and it dribbles down, just to say sorry to the other team, because you know that is not you. That's a little bit of net, a little bit of luck.
A little help from Mr. Blue, that is it. The Labatts Blue tape up there. Some money and want some respect. Now this is their year, they figure. Blocked by Steve Delaney, but not enough. Just got a touch at the top, and it goes to the side out as Sleen hits it over Delaney's ball.
Both Mike and George are very calm, quiet players. They are not, they don't do a lot of yelling at each other or at anybody. Very consistent. That's the way they play it.
Keep going after Dave Holmes, and another problem set from Steve Delaney. Setting over the net, and forcing Delaney to, forcing his partner Dave Holmes to run into something else. That ends up with Lubacek and Sleen scoring. So it's turned into a side-out game here as Sleen and Lubacek Holmes and Delaney center court at Grand Bend. This time Dave Holmes takes a swing and bangs it off the hands of George Lubacek for a side-out.
George is definitely over the net. He is up to his armpits over the net. A huge block up there.
With the one hand, maybe if he would have put the other hand up, he would have got a piece of that, but
it was kind of strange. He pulled off
a one-hand block. Now Delaney will try to block Sleen doesn't get it, but Dave Holmes got the dig up, and now they have a chance to score. No, Lubitschek's block, actually, it is blocked and then fell out of bounds. So it does work out for a point for the white team. George Lubitschek was up there, but blocked it out of bounds. So nice dig by this man, number 1, Dave Holmes, and he puts it away at the net as well. So 4-4.
I was just saying, Dave's found some glass on the beach, which isn't unusual. Trying to clear that.
Now Delaney running up to the net after that serve again and trying to block Sleen. The roll shot is picked up by Delaney, and then he taps it back over for another point, 5-4. That problem on the pass for Dave Holmes, but his partner is able to scoop it back and put him on. But now a chance for the blue team to score. If Sleen can do something with this, he rips it off the top of the net again, once again, and Dave Holmes wisely goes over on 2 after the dig by Steve Delaney. That saved a point for the white team. Waiting for the ball to be set, of course. It's poked over on 2. Delaney gets up there again, just enough for Holmes to get a hand on it, and Delaney turns on the transition and rolls it down the middle, and once again, miscommunication by Lubitschek and Sleen, and now they are trailing 6-4, the team in white, the number 2 seeds here in Grand Bend. That started with a nice pickup by Mike Sleen. He read the roll shot just right, picked it up, and then they were able to score on the transition. They're down by 4, 11-7. And as you say, lots of volleyball left. A couple of tough serves here should do it.
No one, Dave! Yes!
With a blast, you know, once again, that set coming from behind his head.
And he hit in the bottom of the net.
A couple points in a row for Mike Sleen and George Lubitschek. This time a float serve to Delaney. Got a good set and a good blast. Delaney takes a big rip at it. That's what he's known for. Power hitter. Steve's from Mississauga. Let's go back to Europe next winter and play some more pro indoor volleyball. And if he keeps blocking like that, they lead 12-8. Dave Holmes from Calgary, as mentioned, making his home in Burlington now. Always a strong defensive player.
Nice float serve.
See if Delaney can get this block again. No, doesn't get it, but it's dug up by Dave Holmes. But now Sleen will have another chance at it. And he pokes it over and all over that. Read it perfectly. Now a chance for Holmes to score. And he is blocked. But Delaney will do the job for him. What a great move by Steve Delaney to blast that on 2 into the backboard and make it 13-8.
Let's go now. Here we go.
This is Dave Holmes serving it up to try to get a 14th point and get through to the men's final. Sleen popped up by Dave Holmes, played some good defense. He's got some balls up there all through the match and is able to turn and score. And once again, Sasha, by hitting it right between Lubitschek and Sleen, their communication is not there today.
You know, it's very uncharacteristic of both Steve and Dave to let that ball drop in between the 2 of them. You can see it.
Mike and George letting that ball between them, and that is not the first time it's happened in this match. Now, Sleen with the roll shot and just cuts it. Doesn't usually have passing trouble. But once again, the serve gets Delaney and Holmes in trouble, and now a chance to score for Lubitschek and Sleen, and they do score 14-10. And we talked about Mike Sleen's serving arsenal, and he is getting these guys in trouble both times. It has started with a serve that has been a problem pass.
You know what's coming at you.
Goody serves up this time. It is down the line, but it touches the net, so that'll go as a serving error and a side out. Once again, Delaney and Holmes can serve it up for the match. They lead 14-10. Waiting for the whistle. And now Delaney serving for the match. Pushes Sleen deep. And feeling, and you know what? Dave Holmes has dug him again. And now Holmes a chance to score and win. And he gets some help from the tape. That ball is down. And Delaney and Holmes with a little help from the tape on that point, but totally deserving of their victory. 15-10 as they upset the number 1 seeds. 15-10, so the team in white, Steve Delaney and Dave Holmes, going through to the final here at Grand Bend. The winners of the men's semifinal here at Grand Bend, Dave Holmes and Steve Delaney, defeating the number 1 seeds in Mike Sleen and George Lubitschek. Dave, were you surprised about the way you had pretty much had control of that match all through it?
Yeah, actually, it was surprising. We were trying to hang in the beginning of the game. Mike was coming out firing serves, and actually we were hanging on. And then the tide changed. We just kept it with. We got all the breaks.
Steve, some good battles at the net with between yourself and George Lubitschek, but you guys get through to your first final.
Yeah, you know, it's awesome to be in a final, especially in a tournament like this on a tour. It's just, for me, it's just I got to get more experience and get in a few more of these finals, and hopefully we'll win a few.
Delaney and Holmes are through to the final. The men's semifinal winners number 1.